So we're going to do a print of a tech branch using some ink, or if you don't have ink like this or liquid watercolour, you can try with food colouring. I've got brown, green and pink. You could try mixing brown from red, blue and yellow, or you could use a different colour like blue or purple, whatever colour you've got at home. This is a piece of an old cereal box, so I'm just going to use that, dip it into the ink, and I'm going to put it on my page. Now you can see I need to dip it in quite often, and I'm going to try and bend the line around, because if you look at the tech trees and tech branches, often the main stem is kind of curvy. So I'm going to try and make a curvy stem like this. You can see that I've got the small end now, and I'm just dipping it in lots of times. It takes a little bit of time. Just keep building up your lines. And what you will find is the more you do it, the wetter the cardboard gets, and it gets a little, soaks up a bit more of the ink, and actually it makes a better line. So then when you've got that main line, so you've got one big line here for the main stem, then put some other lines coming off the sides, and then we're going to add some other lines to the sides of those. And usually a tree will have thicker, bigger branches at the bottom and smaller, thinner ones at the top. Then I'm just going to add some thin lines to the sides of these branches. You can see now that my cardboard's got a little bit soft, so I'm actually going to turn it over and use the other end. Okay, when you've done that, we're going to make the blossom. We need a scrap piece of paper. Any piece of paper will do. You need to scrunch it up, and we're going to make sure we've got an end like this. I'm going to push that flat on the table, nice and smooth, and that's going to become my flower. I can hold it here, so I'm going to dip it in the pink, and then I'm going to print around my branches with that paper. You can see I'm not dipping in every time. If I print it a few times with just a little bit of ink on it, it gives it more of a kind of flower look. It's kind of cool. But the quite good thing with this is the ink dries pretty quickly on the branch, so I can kind of print over the top and it will still look alright. A few more here. And then just have a look. It's always good in art to look at the picture as a whole while you're making it and think, do I need to add any more? Should I do something different? Have I got any gaps? Add a few more there. Very colourful tech tree, this one, with lots of blossoms. Okay, and then the last thing we need to do is add the green leaves. Now, I was trying to find something I could print them with. This glue spreader, the end of that is quite good. You might not have a glue spreader at home, so I also thought a cotton bud would work. So you could try printing, but also the leaves are kind of long, so I'm going to kind of draw them on, and you see them at the end of the branches. Just a little splash of green. Done.